Hi, I'm Raul Mosley, and I'm going to welcome you to the Bourbon and Pearls Show. This is episode number 5, and happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Valentine's Day, that's kind of a weird day, isn't it? It's just so open to interpretation, I guess. Some people go all out, right? You know, get the 10 dozen roses and the fancy dinners and the cards and the chocolates and all that. And other people ignore it altogether, not always for reasons connected to laziness, as much as it is perhaps a revolt against the corporate card industry and the commercialization that's really just trying to get money out of us, or even just the thought that, okay, here's a day that you have to be romantic in this particular day. And so Jamie and I are playing it low key. We decided days ago that we're not going out to eat on this day of all days, just because it's probably just pretty crowded. So we'd really rather celebrate on the 15th or the 13th or really any other day. 364 days of the year for us is more along the lines of Valentine's Day. So it'll be fun. We're going to cook a steak dinner. We are going to have some wine to go with that, figure out a side, and I don't know. She's just got work she's got to do tonight. So kind of real life intruding into our plans, but she's got some really big projects that she's working on. She did describe a meme that she saw online today, which I thought was pretty funny. I heard her laugh in the back, and hours later she told me what it was that made her laugh. And it was somebody saying, okay, it's Valentine's Day, so that means lounging in bed, it means roses, it means watching Netflix, it means dinner for two, it means being so disappointed in myself that I ate both dinners. So there are a lot of people who are watching this perhaps who can relate with being single on Valentine's Day, and just there are times in life in which some of the major holidays become things that we really try to avoid. So thankfully this year, of course, with Jamie, that's not my situation, but I can certainly relate to you if that's your day. So on episode number 5, we've got a couple session anniversaries that I want to celebrate. So I'm going to show you pictures here. The first one is Ariel, who shot with us about a year ago. And she had some wonderful images. This is really when we were just first getting started. And this really cool one that she's got here of a tattoo. We've had so many people come in with great artwork. And in fact, we even had an inked booty call special that focused just on tattoos. And I can't remember if she was part of that, but such great work here. And always loved the leggings that go along with some of these shoots. Here's an Indianapolis Colts one. Of course, today's a big day. I think they just hired, if I'm not mistaken, their new head coach, who I believe is the offensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles, who were just in the Super Bowl. So don't hold me to that. I saw headlines about the Colts getting their man, so I'm assuming that's what that was about. This cool shot by Ariel, though, is taken through a set of beads that we sometimes hang up in our studio and then shine a light into the beads. So that's what gives it that color. So I can swap out the color that I put on those beads to match whatever color of the outfit. So usually it's red and blue for the most part, but we'll probably expand it and do some other cool colors as well. So Ariel's session anniversary is around this time. I think it was on the 12th of last year. And I believe today is the anniversary for Adrian, who is now one of our female set assistants. So she was here working on set on Friday for the shoot of Sarah Drake. And show you a couple pictures of Adrian and her shoot. We've still got that same brick background that we put on the backboard or the headboard of the bed. The bed right now is disassembled. I've got only the box spring and the mattress, and I don't have the headboard. I don't have this wonderful footboard, I guess. It's really a shelving unit that goes on the very end of the bed that has shelves underneath and a bench. It's very cool. And I'm thinking about dragging that back out of the garage and reassembling the bed, specifically so that I can put fabric just like the one you see behind Adrian here. Here's another shot where she is lying on her front with a bookshelf that we've got in the background there with some candles. So still working on that area, thinking about how I want to do that background. And finally, actually a couple other shots. Here's one of her on a Chase lounge that we never use. In fact, this is Daisy's lounge now, Chase lounge, in our bedroom. But we've used that a couple of times. And then, of course, the wings on a floral background that Jamie had put up. So happy session anniversaries to both Ariel and to Adrian. Adrian, by the way, also owns with her husband Scott this wonderful farm that's not far from Greentown. And on that farm, there is a pond that we did our water shoots last summer. So we plan to return there again and do some really cool sessions in the late afternoon, early evening, and then once night sets in. Totally different lighting with all three of those conditions. So I almost took a picture of the lake the other day when we were out there, totally covered in snow and ice, and figured I'll just skip that. I won't remind people about the lake when it's looking like Siberia. So the next topic that I want to talk about today is one that I'm excited about, and that's simply the question of the day, which I'm now transitioning into the question of the week, and that is, what do you sell? And thankfully, Heather Bowman, who is a marvelous artist and also is a past client, was the first one to record a short video on her cell phone and upload it to the link, the Dropbox link that all accompany with this video and with the last one as well. I'll show you a couple of pictures of Heather's shoot from last year. This was actually in 2021. It was in October, our Halloween session. So we did the session in studio. So you've got a couple shots here. And then we headed out to the farm of Brenda, a friend of ours who lives near Plevna, that area. So we've got 3 locations we shoot at. The third one, in addition to Adrian's and Brenda's, is one owned by Heather, which is out near Amboy. So really looking forward to getting outside, enjoying the warm weather. And in fact, I'm going to end this video, if I remember, with a video clip that I found on my hard drive today when I was looking for stuff, and it's a game at Wrigley Field. So it's just this beautiful scene from the lower deck, but a little bit higher up in the lower deck, where you're just watching the game begin to unfold. Batting practice. I like to get there early for batting practice. So anyway, there's that. One last thing, and that is to wish a very happy wedding day today to our former client, Tina Marie White, who just got married. In fact, I met her down in Carmel last week and gave her her album and some prints, and those are going to be her wedding day present to her husband today. So was really excited to be able to provide something so meaningful. One other thing is I just got a brand new album in today, and it's gorgeous. It's an 8x8 album, which a number of you have taken advantage of some of the specials that we've had lately. And this is the beautiful ruby silk cover. It's a beautiful fabric, and this one's for Rachel Smith. Just came in, so she is coming for a photo shoot with her friend on the 24th. So she'll be able to pick that up. Hopefully the prints and other items will be in soon. So that's what we've got for you today. I am waiting for the wind to hit. I got the wind advisory notice, which is bad news because I can't fly my drone. But it's great news because I love fascinating weather phenomena. And it's like 3:40 now. The wind is supposed to start at 4, so I'm waiting. So I hope it doesn't let me down. We'll see you back tomorrow. Have a good one.